Hey you guys, it's Peter, and welcome to my channel, My So-Called Healthy Life. I'm in like such a good mood today because it is the eve of Halloween. I love Halloween Eve. I know it's not really a holiday, but for me, it totally is because I love everything about Halloween. So anyway, have you been watching my videos? Have you been preparing for the month-long Dream Life project? I hope so. I hope you're gonna do it with me. Get your friends to do it too. It'll be really a fun, kind of like informative thing. I have decided that while I do it through the month of November, I'm gonna like some days post 2 videos on this channel. I will do the Dream Life project every day. But then in addition to that, if I do like weight updates and weight loss updates and things like that, I will do that in a separate video so that I can keep that completely separate. So at the end of the 30 days in November, at the end of 30 days, there'll be a playlist that you can go back to and you can like check out your favorite videos, but it'll be completely nothing to do with weight loss. It will just be about like the Dream Life project. So anyway, I'm kind of taking the days before and just relaxing, which I would suggest to you too, because every day that we do this is gonna be very focused. It's not like you're gonna be working 8 hours a day towards it, but I will have something for you every day to kind of think about, or at least until the next video comes out. So if you watch the video, let's say 10 o'clock the night before, the whole next day, you'll have something to think about. Does that make sense? So until then, I thought we would just do a meditation today. October 30th, learning. Learning is a treasure that will follow its owner everywhere. Chinese proverb. Some of us have spent years in school. Some of us have shelves full of books. Some of us seek the advice and counsel of experts. Some of us try to find answers to questions on our own. We stop learning when we stop asking questions and looking for the answers. We never need to stop learning. I don't think of learning as a formal education, but as something I do every day. This is the exact thing I mean when I talk about remaining teachable. There's a saying that I love, and I think it's a Buddhist saying, but it's that the teacher, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear, and I totally love that because, you know, it really talks a lot about us as students of life being prepared, you know, being in preparation for the next lesson. And teachers come to us in many different formats. They come to us in the way of books, they come to the way of us in they come to us in the way of mentors. They come up to us in the way of, you know, tragic, hard lessons. Lessons and learning come to us in many different ways. But if we do not remain teachable, if we do not remain open to that experience, we're never gonna learn anything, you know? I look back on my life and I learn more from the things that were hard for me in my life than I do for the things that were easy, if that makes sense. I'm like stumbling over words left and right today. But anyway, you know, I used to use this analogy when I worked with teenagers. Like if they had played a sport, I would say, okay, when you play a team that is easier than you, do you learn a lot? And they're like, no, because we just go out there and we just like beat them, right? I'm like, when you play a team that's harder than you and they beat you, do you learn a lot? And they're like, yeah, because you learn a lot about, you know, where your weaknesses are, what you need to improve on, what you need to do more of. So when we have a challenge in life, when we have something that's difficult for us and we make it through, very much like the athletic game, on the other side, you look back and you go, oh, okay, let me evaluate what I just went through. Let me see where I need to remain teachable. Let me see what I need to learn about myself and about my life. So it's a very valuable lesson, and I meet people all the time, honestly. My husband gets so tired of it, and he's like, you just like, I could tell from like the get-go you didn't like them, right? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, why not? And I'm like, they're know-it-alls. And he was like, what do you mean? And this can be like, listen, I know 15-year-old know-it-alls, and I know 50-year-old know-it-alls. I know 15-year-olds that are so open to remaining teachable, and I know 75-year-olds that are totally open to remaining teachable. So it doesn't have anything to do with life. It doesn't have anything to do with age. It doesn't have anything to do with experience. It has to do with a state of mind and a presence of being teachable and like remaining teachable. And I love that, you know? And I don't really have a lot of time for people that know everything because life is very boring that way. And they're always the ones that want to sit there with you at dinner and just like tell you everything they know. And you're like, okay, why don't you tell me what you don't know? Tell me something that's interesting to you. Tell me something that you would like to learn. Tell me where you would like to go next with your life. Because that's what's interesting to me, is the unknown. So, you know, I think it's a very admirable quality in people. And I have to, listen, It's a quality that you have to work towards. I don't think that everybody just has it innately. You know, it's something that I have to work towards on a daily basis. A lot of times, the most difficult situations that I have to remain teachable in are when I'm like sitting there and it's like, okay, it's coming from somebody that maybe I don't respect or I don't want to hear it from, but I know they're speaking the truth, and I have to go, this is one of those moments, Peter, where you need to remain teachable. And we all have them. So I think it's a very valuable lesson going into the Dream Life Project. Remain teachable on a daily basis. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.